Shut up and sit down.
Greetings, fellow travelers. Obelix here, back with you today from the Future's Edge. How y'all doing today? So guys, last time we built this farm here, and it has been working a treat for us, gathering up all the good things. We see it is just chocked full of goodness. Now I have added the hemp seeds as well, and why these guys can plant right next to a cactus, I have no flippin' clue, but they sure as heck can, so we're gonna make that happen. And I did expand out our wheat and sugarcane, because we're gonna need these for some other things down the road. Now, hi Marvin, how you doing? So today I want to work on processing all this goodness. You'll see I did switch our tree farm over to spruce. So we're gathering that now. But I do want to start processing all that stuff. And I want to get rid of these chests up here. Now, to do that, we're going to send all this stuff down there. Because why wouldn't you? But that happens to be connected to our food house here. So I just put a little hatch that goes down. And carved us out some space here and made us a nice big hole to work with today. And honestly, I don't have a real plan for what I want this to look like and be like. I just kind of have a broad spectrum idea. So we're painting with a very broad brush today. Now I did go ahead and dig out a little path over here. And you will know where this comes out here in just a minute. Dun, da, da, da. You will see this is the bottom of our tree farm right here. So we just dug out from there over to here and went ahead and connected these two. And I did go ahead and finish the floors and the walls just to gussy them up a little bit so they didn't look quite so plain. And I think we collected enough of the birch. So we've moved on to the spruce. And we're gathering, man, words in my mouth are just not coming out today. We are gathering the spruce, and it is working a treat. So, kind of nice, we can just zip back over here like it does all, and get into our new basement. Now, you'll see some dig outs on the ceiling up here, and this is just kind of the boundary of the farm. So it comes all the way over to here, and over to there. Actually to about right here. I did dig it out a little bit further that way. I don't think I'm going to need that, but what else. And I've gathered us up a ton of stuff that we're going to be using for our farm today. Now, not farm, space, whatever. So I want to start with this stuff because I want to start getting the material down here, so that we can work with it. I am going to change the floors out, and we're going to use this marble here. We're going to make what is the largest, most massive industrial kitchen ever in the world. So we've got our little kitchen up here, and this is just going to be for show. All the big stuff is going to be down there. So we're not going to be needing to come in here and store all this food in here anymore like we do. We'll probably just leave these here for looks. But all the real storage is going to be down there. It's going to be awesome. So, we need to get started with this. So we're going to have to start getting... We're going to use conveyors to get our stuff down there. And I left us a little piece of grass. And what I can't decide is if I want to have it come out the conveyor and just drop down straight. And catch a conveyor down there and go off, or do I want to actually stair step it down? Kind of leaning toward the stair step it down because when you're dealing with produce, you don't want to drop it that long distance. Imagine having a pumpkin, if you will, in your hot little hands, and you drop it down this hole. Well, it's going to splatificate. That's not very realistic. Now, granted, Minecraft's made out of blocks, so it's not terribly realistic in and of itself. But we want to kind of maintain a little bit of that, shall we? So we're going to have this guy here. And then we're going to start going down, I think. How do I want to do this? First and foremost, let's turn on our shovel. And I think I want to knock out every torch I have down below because there's water there. Yeah, we'll put that scaffolding there. Ooh, I can ride this. Nice. I knocked a few torches, but not all of them. But we did get a couple. Dang it, Bobby. Alright, let's retorchificate. So we do not want rats and other nasties spawning down here because they suck and we don't like them. There. Alright, so we got our... Okay, we got that there. And we're going to be putting another one there going down. I'm kind of wondering, maybe we should spiral this thing. Could we spiral it? Is that a thing? Like, could we make this the central column? Oh, no, 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 no. That's, no, we're just, all the torches I just replaced I have to pick up again. Right. Okay. So, I'm wondering if we can make this the central column. Could I get up there, maybe? Just a little bit. Thank you. Now, since we can climb this, so we need to come down another level. So that would be right there. And actually, I think... So there's a problem, right? If I start spiraling right there where I want to start spiraling, that is going to create an issue because I will have to dig up this piece of land as well. So I think I want to get it low enough that I don't have to dig up any more land before we start our spiral. Maybe we go off this way? No. No, no, no. No. This way. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. So we'll come down here. We'll come down here. Which means that needs to be scaffolding right there. Now we're kind of into the below lands. So we could just start turning here. Yeah. I think that'll work. Okay. Don't crush. Ow! Break my ankles. But that means that these are incorrectly placed. So I could take these out here. Oh, you guys are expensive. Don't be running away. Now, could I just plug this hole so I don't have to deal with water anymore? Is that a thing? There we go. Now, so we've come down, and now we can start curving, which means we can come down here like this. Now we can go boom, boom. Nice. Okay, so that means we can make the curved piece kind of the centerpiece here. Right? Am I doing this right in my brain space? And then that means we can come out. So we always have to come out an extra one, then down. 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 Nice, and that sends it backwards. Loving it. And I'm in a hole. Story of my life. Okay. So let's see if we can get these guys started. So we need these guys there. I kind of want to start up here because reasons. How far can I get up in here before I run out? Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So now we need our hammer. We're to hammer this that way. Fantastic. Now we want this one pointing at us. We want this one pointing at us, and we want to hammer twice. Nice. Point at us. Point at us and hammer twice. Nice. Point at us. Point at us. Get the idea? Hammer twice. Point at us. Point at us. And I think we're going to take this one up because we wouldn't run food on the floor, would we? No, we wouldn't. We are cleaner than that. So nice, we get this little cool spirally thing going on. And I think actually I want to take out the scaffolding holding it up. And just use it as if it were pinned to the central column. I think that looks better. Yeah, yeah. Love it. Okay. So I need to get some scaffolding on there before I pop those off. Up we go. Over here. And ooh, that one needs to go that way. This one needs to go. Uh-oh. I done did screwed up. Wait, why can't I place a... I couldn't place a block there, and all of a sudden I could. No, it's trying to transport me. Yeah, I totally screwed up there. It should have been one more out here. Because I need to come... Because when I take this one down... See, that's a little fall. And now, am I okay with that being a fall or not? Kinda yes and kinda no. Do I have a pickaxe in here to fix that ground? Not a pickaxe. What do you call those things? A hoe. No, I do not. Because why would I? I have my hoe in here. I did add a mending hoe because I kept having to replace... Not mending, because... Well, there is mending, but unbreaking is the important thing. Because I kept breaking diamond hoes and having to go replace them, which I would... I'm okay with a little bitty drop there, I think. Just because I don't want to rebuild it downstairs, because we've already rebuilt it once. Boom. Yeah. Yeah, because I would have to bring the whole thing over one more block. And I don't really want to do that. Okay. Nice. And those will zip around and drop out on the ground, and I will take them. Very, very nice. Okay, so now we need... Well, we need to science. And I've already done this science, so I'm going to be showing you science. Because I don't know if you know this. So we're going to grab a sink and we're going to grab a cooking table. So much like with what's going on up here, where all these, because they're touching, are connected. So all this stuff is connected. So anything I access from here, I can see, you know, all the stuff over here. I cannot see these because they're not physically connected. There's a 1 block gap between here, and they're not connected. Now I could remove that torch, put this, another one of these here, one here, one here, get rid of that, and put one here, and then they would be connected again. So we're going to kind of use that logic in building our massive kitchen down here. Because the goal is, I want to be able to come into this house with this kitchen, access this table right here, and see all of my kitchen downstairs. So, in order to test that theory, if we have a cook table here, we need to go vertically, right? We got to get the signal transition to, you know, from all that stuff down there up to here. So if I put a sink up here, remember a sink has water, fresh water, and salt are the 3 things you can get out of a sink. So if I look at this right now, you see nothing in it. But we know there's a sink right there. So if I put 2 countertops, I should now be able to access that sink vertically. Yes, fresh water and salt. Fantastic. So that proves that we can do what I want to do. And yes, I did go to a swamp biome and harvest a bajillion clay in order to make all these kitchen counters. So what I think I want to do is actually bring the counter up under this refrigerator right here. So it's kind of hidden a little bit, because if I put it right here, it's going to be very obvious, because you can see the hitbox of the counter. You can see that there's a whole pixel of visible material, even with the sink, the cooktop. Not so much the stove or the fridges, so I could probably hide it under the stove as well. But I kind of built it here because I'm thinking we're going to run it up like so. You know, we're just going to run counters down like this. And yeah, this part's a little bit ugly, but that's going to get our signal down. And then we're just going to run the counters around like so. Now these wouldn't carry over because there's not a counter here, but now there is. You see? Like so. And then we can pipe all this delicious food into these counters. Now what I want to do is set each counter to hold a different kind of food, so that instead of what we have going on up here, you know, where it's one thing holds a whole bunch of different things, we're going to have one thing holding a single thing. This one actually holds a whole bunch of stuff too. But we'll have, like, say, this will be all of one thing, like all kiwi or all whatever, sweet potatoes. And there'll be a counter for every single thing. That's about 72 counters that I need, not counting the ones I need to get the signal vertically. So that's pretty cool. We should have access, should give us access to all that goodness. But it's not a huge amount of storage, and our farm's going to back up pretty quick. So I think what we're going to back it with is some storage drawers. So I've got a whole bunch of those in here too. It's a bunch of birch storage drawers because we made way too much birch wood. And we're going to lay those in as well so that we get, we'll have each from here where it's coming out of the farm. We'll have it go into a storage controller with a bank of drawers. And then back ending those drawers, we're going to have all of our counters. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So, how do I want to do this? I think, let's see, we need like a layer of drawers, like maybe right here. Oh, I forgot this pickaxe tears through dirt as well as stone. So yeah, I think we'll do, let's actually, we don't need these anymore. That was just for demonstration purposes. Let's grab our, where did my drawers go? Oh, counters, that's what I'm looking for. And some drawers, boom, bam. So I'm thinking like maybe a layer of drawers here. And then we need a 1 block gap before we do counters. Something like that. And we'll just have a wall of counters here. And then we're going to have to ender pipe, or item conduit, from here to here, so that it just keeps this thing full. We could probably use, could we use these? I mean, they stack, right? Maybe. For science! Will it pull from there? I do not know, Sam says. Let's try. If I put in steel scaffolding there. It does not pull the steel scaffolding out of there. How rude. And if I put torches in there, it does not pull torches out of there. So no, we cannot use that. Dang it, Bobby. That would have been kind of cool. And would have saved us a bunch of money because these item conduits are expensive. Oh my lord. Now it does work if you can get the item onto there. But can't get it out of the drawer with that. Dang it. Okay. So item conduits it'll have to be. So yeah, we'll swing it around here. We'll maybe run a controller like right there. Boop. Yeah. I think I have a controller in here too. Did I make an extra controller? I did. Look at that. So prepared for today. Boom. A boom and a bam and a boom and a bam. And we are, in fact, going to run this along the floor. Deal with it. So we will come down. Oh, where's my hammer? Stop. Hammer time. Tell me if you know that song. If you remember that song, you're an old fart like me. Alright, so that'll get that. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't like that being on the ground like that. It's just bugging me. Yeah, I'm going there. No. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't feel hygienic. We want to feel hygienic. So we come across, and across, and completely wrong. So we turn you, come across, and then we're going to have to hack you off. Come here. And okay, and we don't need that and that and that anymore. We need that and that. Boom, 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 and controller has to go there. Then boom, 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 boom. Nice. I'm digging that. And these guys, because they are the large drawers, will hold a heck of a lot more than those small drawers would that we're using upstairs right now. Let's get 3 wide. No. You, sir, can go properly. Thank you. And no reason we shouldn't go just all the way to the top. We have space to dig out the top one more and replace the dirt with something else. Yes, we do. I don't want to go all the way over here because I want to leave a corridor to go this way. I guess I could dig it out further this way and bring it over. That's a possibility. Like line it up with the stairs maybe. Bring it like right here. That's doable. But that would give us 4 more this way. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, but you know what? We did all this coolness with this thing. We're never gonna see it. That kind of sucks. I want to see it. 'Cause it's cool. Alright, I think that's what it's gonna look like at the end of the day. And this will all be item conduits right down this path. So, I'll tell you what. Let me get this stood up. And I'm in a hole. Get up there. And I will bring you guys back once we have some progress on what this thing is going to look like at the end of the day. Alright, now I'm going to start setting the item conduits in here like so. And you see how they're connecting? Well, that's a bad thing. We definitely don't want that. So we're going to need to go get a Yetta Wrench. And I don't think I've made one of these yet, but maybe I have. I don't remember. Let's check our stash and make sure we haven't already made one. No. Okay, so we need to make a Yetta Wrench. So this guy here, electrical steel and a basic gear. And zerp, zerp. Zerp, zerp, zerp. Please, do I have some electrical steel? Please, sir, do I have some electrical steel? I do not seem to have some electrical steel. Crappers. Alright, so we need that, and we need some coal powder, I think. And was it silicon? Oh, I'm running real out of silicon too, if I remember right. Yeah. Bam, bam. Those aren't really there. And what does it take to make silicon? Because I don't remember. Clay, 80% chance. Redstone, sand, 50% chance. I'm pretty sure we have some sand. And somebody said you could use slate in this thing. I don't know if that's the case or not. No, maybe it's the ore. But you definitely can't use this slate. So let's get our electrical steel. And Yetta. Nice. Okay. So this is going to allow us to make those fine little adjustments we need to make. Some steam bamboo. Delish. And I think I already have some cooked stuff up here. How about some mushroom stew? Delish. Let's see, somewhere I had a bowl, I thought. Oh, wow, that's looking trippy right there. As you move side to side, boy, that does look trippy. Huh, okay. So if we just whack these in the middle like so, it disconnects them. Nice. And it'll allow us to go straight from one to the other. So we want to set this to extract always. And insert. Extract always. Insert. So we're just pumping from here to here. Now what this is going to do is allow us to store a huge amount of each of these food products. And have it so our system never bogs down, because remember, we can set void upgrades in all these shelves. Can I access them from the back? I can, yes. So we can do all the upgrades from the back. If I do want to go get void upgrades for all these, boy, hey, howdy, that's probably going to be expensive. Void upgrades. Oh, good, they didn't change the price. Yippee-ki-yay. So we just need some sticks. We need a bunch of these, which is more sticks. Then we are going to need 2 obsidian per. So we will be doing some vein mining of obsidian. So let me get all these conduit in place. Like like it as so. And I am going to have to break these cross links as well. So we got to break the up and down links and the cross links. Because we just want them 1 for 1, like so. Yep, perfect. Alright, let me get all these in place and I'll bring you back. Alright, so I've got them all done. That should give us 84 different storage locations. And remember, we needed 70 some odd, but that's a lot of flipping conduit. That took a long time. So people have asked in the past why I don't use conduit probes. Well, I actually do, but only for setups like this where it's a bajillion and one to set up. If it's just 5, I don't waste my time. It's not worth the effort. But for something like this, I absolutely do. And for those that don't know, I guess I should show you what a conduit probe is, because there's probably some of you that just have never used them, don't have a clue what they are. So we'll grab one of those, and we'll grab one of those, since that's what we're using. And basically what I'm doing is this. So we'll mimic our little setup here. And we take a conduit and drop it in. Now the conduit has default settings. You can see both the arrows are pointing inward to the center. So he's extract and never active, and he's extract and never active. The conduit probe allows you to store settings. So I've got this one stored to the storage drawer side, and I've got this one stored to the kitchen counter side. And I made sure to stay always oriented this way. So basically I walked in from this side and I worked backwards all the way out so that they would stay on the correct side. So what that allows me to do is paste a pre-configured conduit setting into here and then paste it onto here. So if I right click, you'll now see he's always extract and always active. And if I come over here and right click here, you'll see the arrow turns around and he's now set to insert. So it just allows me to quickly set these settings. Again, not a big deal. If I only have 1, I don't need a conduit probe to set that, or 5. It's just not a big deal. But doing a whole line of them like this, 84 of them, yeah, it is kind of a big deal. So we definitely want to use them. Now the way to get the settings on there, to store them, like say I wanted this guy to be in and out, for example. Extract and active with signal. When you get the conduit probe, they're blue like this. So you have to hold shift and roll your mouse wheel to get them yellow. Now if you right click, it's going to set the settings to whatever's stored in it. But if you shift right click, it'll copy the settings, and see down there in the bottom left hand corner it says copied conduit settings. So this conduit probe, this one right here, now has those settings. So if I come over here and click this guy, it's going to change him to the exact same settings as this guy. So any conduit, you can just walk through and go set, 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 and they'll all get the same settings. If I want to go back to the original settings for the counter, I can just use this one and right click, and we're back to the original settings. You see he went back to a single arrow. That's how conduit probes work. And say for a big setup like this, I absolutely do use them. For a little setup, I generally don't. It's just not worth the time and effort to make them. They are a bit pricey usually. Like this pack, they required some comparators and things of that nature. But they do come in useful when you're doing a whole heap and helping of them like this is. So I think now we're ready to get these get the conveyors extended back to our, you know what, let's hold off. I tell you what, I need to go obsidian mining because I want to get void upgrades in here before I have a 2 walkway. Yeah, I can go ahead and get those. I thought I had only left a 1 walkway. So I think to the wall, since I have some extra scaffolding, at least to the wall, I'm going to run them above ground. But then back here, I'm probably going to drop them down, like maybe right here. Do we want to come over 1 more, or do we want, we could shoot right across here and it would be fine. I think I'm going to come over 1 more though, just so we have a little bit of a gap. We have the resources. I've already made them. Why not? Plus that gives us a little landing pad, and that looks better, I think. Yeah. So yeah, we're over here. We're gonna drop this down like so. And we will use our hammer to lift that one up so it's proper. Did I see that being very dark back here? Yes, this feels very dark. I do not like this feeling this dark. I do not like it, Sam. I do not like the darkness. There. Boop. I could have left it down. Nobody would ever know and nobody would ever see it, but I'll know. So there we go. Nice. Okay, so I need to get void upgrades in all these drawers. I don't necessarily need the upgrades. I can get them, but it's not a big deal. Given we're already going to have all of this stored, plus whatever's in the drawer behind it, that's a huge amount of storage. I don't think we need upgrades. So let me get void upgrades and we'll move on. Alright guys, got it all set up over here. Went ahead and did a little bit of a rework on the back side. Went ahead and extended it out to the back wall. I actually punched this back wall back one more, so we had 3 blocks behind here. And I made these kind of industrial-like dips across the conveyor belts. So we have the conveyor belt comes around and then zips into the controller. I did add all the void upgrades on all the drawers, and of course we got another one of these little dips over here, and I forgot to put a torch down there because that's what I do. There we go. And yeah, just put void upgrades in everything, and I think we're pretty much ready to go, except we need to get the signal from all these kitchen counters. Man, I could not think of the word. Over to our little line here. So I've dug out this little tunnel, and we're just going to swing these guys around like this. There we go. Now that gets the signal there. Now we do have 1 block left. Right there. If I could get it, reach it. Nope, gotta go upstairs. And then I think we're gonna be ready to test this thing out. So we want to take out this block here, and we want to just put 1 more of those guys there. And then of course we'll want to get that block back. Because put that in there, and like I say, you can see it, but you can't see it super well. I did consider painting these. Went to a creative world to see if you could paint the counters. You cannot, with an Ender IO painter. But let's see. Let's take out kiwi. Well, let's take out something that we know right off the top of our head. So apples. So if I pull out these apples. I still have apples in the system somewhere. Where do I have apples? Or does it just take a hot minute to recognize that I don't have apples anymore? Oh, I have them in my inventory, stupid. That's why they're still showing up in there. Oh, and I can't put them all in there. Go away. No apples. Fantastic. Now if I take these apples, come back to me, and we eventually fall down the hole, maybe, hopefully. And we put them in like the furthest one away, way over here. Boom. Apples. So if I come up here, are they visible? That is the question. No apples in our inventory. Nope. Yes. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. So now the very fun. Oh, I forgot to show you guys. Well, I did show you, but I didn't tell you when I was showing you that I did turn all the drawers around because I wanted to see I figured there's at some point in time I'm going to want to see what is in all these drawers. So originally they were facing this way, and I wouldn't have been able to see, and that would have annoyed me. So I went ahead and took the time to turn them around. I didn't have to jack with the conduits, thank goodness. I think what we want to do now is stop this guy from flowing his bits this way. Never active. Start him flowing his bits this way. Push. And you can see stuff is already on its way down. Now that's hemp. We're not too interested in that. At least not for our food. We definitely don't want it going into our food storage system. We're going to have to set up another storage system for the hemp. But we will actually see it make its loop. Ah, we're going to get some grapes. Fantastic. And I'm getting this weird glitch right there. It's not real. It's just a weird little lighting glitchy thing with the conveyors. That happens with this older variant of this pack. Or of immersive engineering. There we go. Get the grapes in. So now we should have grapes in one of these. I'm going to have to put filters on. I'm going to have to lock the drawers. Yeah. Okay. Totally forgot about that. Yep, that's what I'm going to have to do. Okay, so you stop spitting things down here because that is going to become very much a nuisance very quickly. You may, however, continue squirting this way for the time being. While I go correct this little faux pas. So do I have my key on me? No. Do I even have a key? Have I ever made a key? Wasn't that a quest to make it? Why am I carrying apples? Here. Have some apples. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever made it. I think there was a quest, wasn't there not? Wasn't there not? Man, words are all over the place. Ah, yes, there was a key for quest. Key for quest. Quest for keys. Yes, words. I am a lyrical master of English and things. Key. No, not key. Drawer. Do I have a brain today? Could it engage? That would be lovely. Man, I used up every one of these making those void upgrades. Okay, so we will need to make more. Do I not have a drawer? I have extra void upgrades. Yay! That I don't need right now, so get out of my inventory. I don't have a drawer. I have a drawer downstairs. Okay. I have 44 of them. I would like a better way to get up and down there. Sticks we have plenty of. Alright, so we need to make this and this and that and this. And we need some gold. Where's my gold? Where's the not full stack there? That'll do. I've got a few nuggies. Let's grab those nuggies. And we'll put that in there and that in there and that like that. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go lock every one of them drawers. Because it's going to be a flippin' nightmare to deal with them if they're not. And we're going to have to manually set what goes in each drawer. Otherwise, we're going to get that kind of combined thing like we were seeing in here. See this? Combined? No bueno. Now, we could filter. We could do filters, but that's a pain. I want to... Bippity. Oh, can I bippity? I can't bippity. I'm going to have to I'm going to have to flippity to bippity. Alright, let's get this out of the way. Flippity. Bippity. Now that should have locked everything. That also makes sure that all of our drawers are in range of the controller and will be used. Yep, every one of them locked. Fantastic. So we can just store that in there for the time being. Now, one thing I did forget was to seal this back up because I don't want this open and exposed. No exposed. Oops, oops, oops. There we go. Just kind of hide it. Sort of. Okay, now we've got these locked. So what I'm going to have to do, and oh howdy, this is going to be a pain in the batushka. I am going to have to come up here. You get out of my inventory. We'll talk to you later. So I'm going to have to go through this refrigerator. And I'm going to have to get one of every single thing. Just like this. And then I'm going to have to take them down here. And we're going to have to come over here. We're going to have to jump over this and jump over this. And I'm going to have to set them in this thing. So say artichoke there. And asparagus there. And bamboo shoot there. And barley there. And what that's going to do is lock the drawer so that that drawer can only take that item. And that's going to mean that only that item comes through to this side. So it's kind of like a built-in filter, if you will. But I have to do that for each and every item. Ugh, good times. And actually what I could do, I could just take the entire stack like so. And that will just move my current inventory, not counting what is in the overheads, to in here. So doot, 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 and doot. So let me get to moving a whole bunch of veggies down here, and I'll bring you back. Alright, so I've got everything moved out of the refrigerators. I am leaving in items we don't farm in our farm over here for right now. What I'm doing is now is just breaking these drawers, collecting all the goodies, and moving them down there as well. Hey, come here, get in my pocket. There we go. How much space do I have? Plenty. So if I can't get that, I have to get these drawers. Okay, these are fruit, so they can go in here for now. A lot of these are fruits. Where'd they go? Where did the fruities go? Oh, they're up there. There we go. Is that it? Is that all the fruit? I thought I had more fruit than that. Okay, fair enough. Still got space. Okay, pretty much out of space. So what I'm doing is just bringing these down here like so, getting trapped in the door. There we go. And just bringing them over here to the controller and going. Uh-oh. Oh, that's fruit. So, yeah, we'll leave that upstairs for the time being. Once we start auto-farming fruit, we may, well, we will move them down there. But for right now, we're not auto-farming it, so it's really not necessary. Because I just don't get that much of it for it to be a problem. There. Now, you are all down there. Oh, my. That's a lot of apples. Okay. So we shall move these around here. And, oh, I didn't move the apples down, did I? Dang it. The apples and the pears, because they're fruit and we're not harvesting them from the farm. Brain damage person. So we will just move those here like so. For the time being. Oh my. That's a full inventory right there. We will come over here. Perfect. So if I look in this counter, yeah, it's filling up with carrots. Fantastic. Doing exactly what we expected it to do. Awesome. We are going to need a space for seeds as well. That's going to be a thing. Okay, we're going to have to address that too. Because our farm does make seeds. And of course we are going to need a place for hemp and hemp seeds. See, it does the glitchy thing. I don't know why. It's not really here. Again, it's just this older version of... Oh, see, it did it here too. Yeah, it does quirky things. And you'll leave and come back and it'll fix itself. It's weird. We're gonna need seeds. Homes for seeds. These two make seeds for sure. I don't think these two actually produce seed when they're used. Do they? Can't remember them doing so. Do I have any? I took all my drawers upstairs. Dang it, Bobby. I think I want to send all the seeds to the same place. Do I have conveyors? Conveyors. Did I leave those downstairs? I guess I left those downstairs. Okay. Is there a recipe that uses seeds for food? Oh, I can make a grass plot. Oh, wait, no. Overgrown netherrack. Interesting. No, there is no recipe for seeds to be food. Fantastic. Hitting the wrong button. There. So I think what we'll do is spin off some drawers over here. Like so. For additional items like the hemp and the seeds and those kind of things. And what I'll do is go grab that controller that we have up here that we're no longer using. This guy. And I will bring him downstairs to... just threw all my tools up here to get them out of the way. So I'd have a completely empty inventory to move items around as we needed to. There we go. I kind of liked it with all that stuff up there. We may have to put something else up there. Nope, down we go. There we go. So we put this guy here, like so, And I probably want to get one more drawer. Just so it matches. And we don't need kitchen counters for these because we're not going to be cooking. We don't need to connect them to our system or any such thing. So we'll put seeds, seeds, and seeds. And then we'll put our hemp and our fiber in here as well. So we need to get those over there. So I think we're going to do this and this again. And oops, one more. That needs to be raised up. And this we will break. Nope. Break you. Yes. Place you. We need to put an item sorter there. Nice. Okay. So let's go and make an item sorter. And get a little bit of food. We should still have access to all of our foods. So I can make some apple juice and some apple jelly and some apple cider and some apple sauce because we have all the apples. Delish. Okay. So we want an immersive engineering sorter. No. Item sorter. This guy, item router. That's it. So we need some treated wood planks, some Erone, and some redstone. And what else were we missing? Iron mechanical component, which is just copper and 4 iron, and a piece of copper. Bam, bam, bam. Now, if you haven't seen these things are awesome. They're much like filters in Ender.io. They just allow you to control what goes where and when. So we're just going to plop this guy down. And you see he has colored sides. Green and red and yellow and white. And there's another color over there and another color under there. All the sides have colors. So what we want to set it to do is set these items to come out the green side right here, out the west side. So whenever you get beetroot seeds or wheat seeds, send them out the green side and they'll come over here and be dumped into there. So if I belly up to the bar, put those out, we'll see them walk down the conveyor, hit the sorter, be sorted out this direction. Boop and boop. Now they're gonna fall off because I never raised that up, because shame on me. And then be sucked into the controller and put into our drawers. Fantastic. Now we need to tell it basically everything else go that way. Which is what color? Yellow. Will just everything else just auto go that way? Because that's the only other way it can go. Let's get a few non-modded things and a few modded things. And let's see if all this will go. Yep. Just turns down the road because I don't have any filter on here on the yellow. It says, hey, that's the only other way it can go. I can't go this way because this way's defined. But I can go that way, which is not defined, and it does. So we just need to add the hemp. And we should be good to go. I'm half tempted to make the sugar cane go that way too. Because it really can't use sugar cane, it has to use sugar. I don't know. So let's set our filter. So we want the hemp and the hemp seeds to come over here. So we want hemp seeds and hemp right there. And we are going to lock these. We really don't need to, but I just want to. So if I accidentally pull them all out, they stay in the same order. And we do want to add void upgrades to these guys. So did I put those upstairs? Of course I did. Why wouldn't I? So let's get those. Okay, and we'll put these in. I do think I want to put sugarcane over there. So we're going to add it to the filter and just give it a home, like so. Now, if I just right-click all these with an upgrade in my hand, it'll get the upgrade. Since I only can use one per drawer, it's not a big deal. And you'll see if I shift right-click, it has the upgrade right there. Fantastic. So now I do need to go get the sugarcane out of here, wherever I stuck it in here. It's probably down this way. Right there. So it's 3 down and 2 over. So I gotta unlock the drawer. Boom. And left click it to empty it. Now I can lock it back so it doesn't get anything else. Now let's come over here. 2 over 3 down, should be right there. Fantastic. Alright, so that one will just be empty until we get something else to put in our system. Awesome. So I think we're ready to let items start flowing. Let's see. What have I forgotten? You know what? I think I'll put these in here too. Probably forget I have them in there and make more. Yeah, I think we're ready. I think. Let's go turn this bad boy on. So, again, you extract never. You spit your items out that way. And you can see him just starting to spit the item. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Alright, let's get down there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. See things getting sorted the right direction. And all of our, well, if I don't pick them up, all of our beautiful resources go right into here and look at all the hemp and seeds we're getting. That is awesome. Tons and tons. Look, it's just constantly coming down. I love how it makes the little spiral down. That's so cool. Alright, so now we need to see about getting these emptied out because they are just completely full of all manner of craziness. So I need to get at least one more conduit, which I probably have downstairs. It's gone up and down these stairs a million times in this episode. Yep, conduit. Okay. We're gonna pop this over here. I think we can just pop this here, like so. And we're gonna set this to insert. We're gonna set this to extract always. And we are not seeing items flow. Okay. How rude. Really was hoping that would work. Okay. Okay. I can make this work. I need a hoopa. Where's Mr. Hoopa? Mr. Hoopa. There you are. We're going old school. So not what I had in mind, but hey, what else? Insert. Oh, come on. Why aren't you sucking things out? Extract always active. Oh, it is. Where are they going? Down to here. Because, yeah. Extract always. Aha. Magic happen. There we go. And we didn't make a home for cactus. Dang it. We need a home for cactus. Oh, I'm in a hole. That's not a good hole to be in because I'm collecting everything there is to collect. Okay, so we need a home for cactus because right now it has no home. And it's just going to bunch up since we have all of our doors locked. Let me down the hole. So since you can't eat this cactus, we are going to sort it this direction. And we're going to say, put it there. And we need to go get the cactus that has already been bunching up right there. And I'm just going to collect a ton of stuff as I walk by here. Oi. Okay, so now I can just start throwing things on the conveyor. Nope, not that. Not that. Give me that. Nope. I got everything but the one thing I wanted. Of course. There we go. Cactus going the right direction. We can see it in the distance there.